Good old body.
Well, so I might be writing about some of the old heads in this league and how the way y'all have to do monitoring and maintenance. I mean, is this that time of year when you have to tweak things? How do you handle keeping it fresh?
I'm pretty much on a consistent regimen. I've been doing it for a lot of years now, so it's my normal daily routine. It's nothing, to me, it's nothing different. Right. It's just what I've been having to do for at least 5 years now.
When did you start tweaking the program?
Probably when I was like 31, around 31 or something like that, 31, 32. Started figuring my body. We was going to finals year after year, so going through a lot, and I had to figure out a different program.
You talked about this before, but did LeBron have an impact on you when it comes to that aspect of the regimen?
Oh, definitely. I watched him up close and personal every day. I started doing more as he came to Miami, and then once my body started, going through more, I started doing even more, and more so when he left, I did even more. But yeah, he definitely did. Seeing a guy, do the stuff that he does every day, they'll take care of his body.
What do you look forward to most next weekend?
Just sharing it with my family. I'm gonna try to have my son with me every step of the way. Came in this thing with Zaire, and I started this whole basketball thing with him by my side, and I want to end it that way. So, and to be around the All-Stars, futures of the game. Just have a little fun. All-Star weekend's always a time where just everyone's chill. You had conversations with guys you normally don't talk to, laughters, etc. So I just look forward to whatever the weekend is going to have for me. I don't know everything because they won't tell me everything, but I look forward to my last one.
Did Silver call you? Is that how you found out, or did you have a conversation?
I had somebody. No, they called my team. I found out from Nick Harrison. Yeah. When I got to the Heat Arena, he let me know, and then obviously I got to my phone and I reached out to Adam right away.
Were you pretty emotional about that when you found out?
I was appreciative, of the gesture. It's not something that you ever think would be possible, right? You don't think about it that way. But I thought the gesture was great, and I was glad. Like I said, I was glad that Dirk was involved, another one of the game's greats, so you could share it together. So just thankful. And one thing I said, obviously they changed the rules of the All-Star, but I wouldn't have felt right if if it was all about voting and I got in. It took someone's spot that should have been in or get their first opportunity being in, because I remember my first one. Remember how nervous I was, how excited I was. And you want the young guys to have that, so I wouldn't have felt right if I would have been in and taken that away from someone, or D'Angelo Russell, who eventually got in, or Victor Oladipo if he didn't hurt his second year in, or somebody like that because of voting. So the way that Adam decided to put us in, I appreciate that more.
Do you remember like Kobe's or one of the guys' last ones, and kind of how they remembered it? And
yeah, it was cool. I mean, getting an opportunity just to see Kobe enjoyed it. I remember myself, Carmelo, and Chris Paul. We did a dinner for Kobe one night. Appreciation dinner, and had videos and jokes and all these kind of things, and you just see him just take, like, really for the first time we all seen Kobe just kind of relax and like enjoy everything and be in like crazy conversations with everybody, and like he really lived that All-Star moment up. I got a video with Zaire and Kobe playing one-on-one before the game, that I cherish, that I just think is so cool, that he just took the time to try to be everything to everybody, knowing that everybody wanted a Kobe Bryant moment or story. So it was cool to watch.
Were you watching live yesterday when Bron was doing the draft and he had a little fun with the idea that he might take Dirk?
I was not. I was in practice.
Did you hear about it or see it?
Yeah, no, I heard about it. I seen it. They sent me the video. It was cool, man. I think them doing this way of televising the draft is pretty cool, and those guys had a good fun with it. Giannis had some jokes, Bron had some good things, so it just added to even more excitement of the draft process. So it was cool.
I just got two for you. What has this kind of tour been like for you, to go from city to city and trade jerseys, see the way the fans of other teams have honored you as one of the greats of this league?
It's been cool. I haven't seen all the tours, but I appreciate this one being my way, and obviously being able to come out here and the fans, the ovations have been great everywhere. Being able to just, leave a moment. And I haven't played amazing every road game, but I think the fans just appreciate, having that moment where they're taking pictures, whether it's signing autographs, whether it's just, watch me play. So I've enjoyed it. I've enjoyed it, and I've tried to, hopefully my teammates and the young guys have used this, kind of the years and the inspiration to where they shoot for to be. Because I'd like to tell them that yes, I had a lot of individual success, but I get this ovation and people waiting outside the way they are and all this is because of the team success I've been able to have and the positions I put myself in as a team player, and that's what's important in this game.
And then being in the East forever, Sacramento, they only get you one time a year. Do you have any memory of Sacramento that stands out when you think of this place?
I mean, you think of games, like, I've had games here, which is, I've had some good games here, had some fun games, it's cool moments. But I think, coming out west, like the other night in Portland, the fans, that was one of the loudest ovations and, some of the best energy that we've had, I think because of us coming at one time, this year, or me coming at a play one time. So, I never know what to expect, and I don't have anything in mind that I look for. I just come in, I'm focused on the game, trying to come out and play my best. And, if I get an ovation, I appreciate it. If I get a video, I appreciate it. But I come in just looking to, continue to play, enjoy, every game because I'm down to 30, So I'm just trying to enjoy every game for what it is. Some games it's tough because we get our butt beat or you're not playing well. The competitiveness take over, but then you look over and you see somebody who, you understand this their last opportunity seeing you, and you got to cheer up. You got to become something different than just a basketball player at that point. So, I've been trying to do my best, with this last dance, this last world tour, but I'm just trying to have fun with it at the same time.
Why do you know you're done?
Huh?
Why do you know you're done?
Just because I want to be. You know what I mean? Like, I just feel like I want to do something different. I've done this to the highest and the best of my ability. There's nothing else left I'm gonna get out of it. I love the game, but the joy ain't there the same. To do everything that calls to play this game, so I'm just gonna move out the way and let the young guys do it. I'm 37. Where my family is, where my kids are, it's set up for me. I got a son who plays the game. He's going to a senior next year. It's just set up for me. I got obviously a newborn daughter. Just set up for me to walk away at this time. For me, I think it's a perfect time, and I've always wanted to try to walk away with my head up high. I never wanted to walk away with people saying that you should have left 3 years ago or forgetting I'm still in the NBA. I just want to walk away with my head up high. I've got a lot of people say, yo, you got another 2, like even players, that's what I mean. My players hit me like, man, you can play another 2-3 years. I'll be like, that's exactly what I want y'all to say. Before that time coming, y'all like, yo, bro, he should have been left. So I'm okay, man. I've gotten enough out of this game where I feel complete with my career. And if I'm able to leave something, impressions with not only players on my team, but players around the league. These moments I'm able to share with these young guys and different guys, when we exchange jerseys, all these moments are so cool. So for me, it's the perfect time.
So with that in mind, but you did it. You actually,
I actually did it. Yeah. It don't happen like that every night.
Right.
But I actually did it. But like one of the things too, I talk about certain guys who was very influential in me, playing and continuing to play. Karan is one of the guys that always, when I'm in LA, we go to dinner, you always tell me, like for the last couple of years, to keep going. Keep going for the older guys. Keep going for me. Keep going. They living through me, and Carmelo was one of the guys that, talked to me about going on this journey, on this tour. You know what I mean? We went to dinner in L.A., and he was like, man, the fans need it. I don't want it. We need it. We want to send you all the right way. So it's been a lot of guys that's been important in me, even my decision to come back and continue to play. So I just had a little fun with Karan, in that moment. And thank God I actually did turn it on. Yeah.